Hey, welcome back. Just to recap, at the end of last episode, we were in the middle of the war to take over the county of Vance. Lastly, we came back to our mainland to basically destroy the army that our enemy sent over, and now we need to go back to siege the county that we lost. So instead of actually travel through ships, I'm just gonna disband my army, even though it's going to take 2 months for my army to gather again. But I'm going to raise it over there across the water. I think the time will be about the same, and plus I'm going to save a little money because I don't need to spend the money on ships. Now I just need to make sure that I need to keep on watching my back just to be sure that no one is attacking my own capital. And in the meantime, I just need to finish up sieging this county, and I can pretty much just wait for my war score to get to 100. And I'm going to take a little time just to keep trading away the prisoners to make sure that I always have enough money in my coffer. I waste a lot of money on fabricating claim, but I think it's necessary. Even though now I prefer to actually just get the kingdom or duchy, at least the duchy level fabrication. That's because if you think about it, if I fabricate a claim that under a kingdom, then that means that if I declare war against that individual, then that means that at the end of the war, all I get is just single county. But I spend the effort of fighting an entire kingdom to just get one county. So, and then I need to wait for a couple of years for the truce to be over in order for me to be able to declare war once again. So that's why I started. And you're going to see that I'm going to stop purchasing the claim for county. I'm at 100% war score, so this war is over. And because my character is not getting any younger, I don't know how many years I'm going to live, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and look for my next target. Okay, so this duchy is going to be my next target, Duchy of York. This war should be pretty straightforward since I'm trying to get a domain on my mainland anyway. Diligent is one of the best trait that you cannot inherit, because I believe it increases +1 for every single attribute. Even though I'm still fighting this war, you can see that I'm actively trying to figure out how to get the claim for Kingdom of Scotland, or at least some duchies under under this kingdom. Um, Instead of fighting county by county, I want to be able to just get a lion's share of counties under this kingdom in one shot. Since we have already achieved our first goal, which is to create Kingdom of England, and now we should be shooting for the Empire level. to create Britannia Empire, we have to have two kingdom titles, and I believe it's 70 to 80 domains. I gotta check that again. So as you can see, we are not even close. Always make sure that you do improving relationship with someone, because this is a pretty good option that you get to always do, and there's no you don't it doesn't cost anything, and really you only gain something from it instead of losing anything. So that's why I would say that whenever you um, I mean, even if you can think of anybody, just maybe find the vessels that has the least opinion of you, and then just try to sway that person, because I don't think it will ever be a bad situation when someone is fond of you. And the more I actually spend time with this game, the more I'm excited about what's to come. Recently, they just released a pretty major update. You can see that this gameplay is actually from the older version, so it's not yet patched. But later on, you're gonna see episode with the patch version. So I mean, they have a huge list of huge list of modification that was made. So, I mean, you are welcome to go to the Steam website, the Steam store page to find it. Even though I'm still in the middle of playing this character, um, I think I'm gonna try to do another campaign with a completely different setup, because that's something that I was kind of interested in doing, and there was a typical setup I want to try to just follow along and see how far I can make it. Um, so I'm not gonna reveal what it is yet. That being said, I know I'm still gonna continue with the story of Alfred and his descendants, because the later, even though things is gonna become much more complicated, but it becomes I feel like the story becomes more rich, because you now have a much more complicated relationship with your cousins, your nephews, your basically you have a whole dynasty built out, and you need to try to continue to be able to consolidate your power. And because everyone has some sort of claim on the titles that you currently own, basically all your children they're going to have claim on the countries that you own right now, but all the domains that you own. So uh, later on, you're gonna see that even though they were siblings, but they eventually formed their own family, and then things is gonna start getting heated between siblings, and that itself is a game. I'm going to find my daughter someone with good trade to marry with, and I'm hoping to be able to do this matrilineally. So that means that the children that were born in this family is going to become part of my dynasty. They will be inheriting my family name. So because I saw his army here, I'm going to try to catch his army and just take the army out, because I don't want to reset my progress. Here, the battle is about to start, and you will see that I got really lucky. You see, I'm only at 8% war score, right? Just take a look. After this battle, I'm going to jump to 100% war score. I have captured the most important person, the king. So you can either get a large sum of money, or you just basically take your target. And I think for this time I'm just going to end the war because like I said, I don't know how long my character is going to live. I got the option to vassalize my ex-liege, and she's going to accept it, so I'm going to do it. My ex-liege is now my vassal, and you can see she really hates me. I think there's several reasons. So there's a declare war factor because I did declare war at her, and also yeah, because I do declare war to other country quite often, so it has that. Um, but it's okay. It just yeah. I mean, I gotta do it anyway. I'm gonna slowly push further north. And I think my next target is going to be Duchy of Lancaster. I believe that's also part of Bjornson's kingdom. Yeah, so this is it. So I have to declare war at him again. I think this is like the second or third time I declare war at him, or maybe this is the next guy. It's just the same with the same name. If you have been following my video, I think it's pretty obvious what I'm going to do next. You saw I just created a rally point close to the county that I'm going to take first. So I'm going to raise my army there after I finish cleaning up these rally point. Alright, so I'm going to raise my army here. And yeah, simply just take the county next to us. I also got a peasant revolt at hand right now, so I'm just gonna try to suppress it. Okay, so you can see it's all over the place. It looks like quite a bit, but like I said before, they are a bunch really low quality troops, so it shouldn't be that difficult. I don't think I want to waste money on some sort of secret that I probably will never use. I think I'm going to leave some of the armies to continue sieging, and I'm going to use most of my force to go suppress the revolts. I have been pretty lucky. I was able to find the leader and be able to capture the leader straight away. So hopefully that continues. If it doesn't, I mean, if I don't find the leader right away, then that means I just need to clear the army out one by one. These traits may seem trivial at this point in time, but it actually plays a pretty huge part in the character's life. You're gonna see that it actually affects you greatly, especially when it comes to some of the life decision. Your choices are really based on the traits your character have. Even though I'm using low quality troops to fight these peasant revolts, but I still have significant advantage. First of all, my size is greater because they all separate, they are all scattered, and myself is a superb commander, so that's why these fights are pretty easy. So you can see it's really just a matter of time for me to be able to just take them all out. And it's just kind of annoying that they're all over the place. And I just captured the guy. So and he's definitely a good character. Yeah, good martial character. So I'm going to take it. In my experience, these type of revolts only become a problem when you are in the middle of something. Like you are actually busy fighting someone else. And you really need all the troops that you can gather to fight the enemies. Then these revolts can really break you because you don't have any means to fight them back. So I just finished sieging first county, and I'm just gonna find the rest of his counties on this island and siege them all. And of course, whenever his army appears, then I will gather all my forces to fight them back first. In my opinion, we have major advantage in this war because this island is basically mostly occupied by me by now, and so that makes the reinforcement a lot easier for us. And I get to quickly siege all the counties that he has on this island, so that makes it impossible for him to reinforce his army. And it's very likely that he usually would bring his main army from overseas, and by the time he gets here, most of his counties are being sieged or already got sieged. His main army has arrived, so I gotta take them out first. By the end of this character's life, I eventually will be able to unlock everything under Marshall. I think at least that's how I remember it. I think I did unlock everything. I haven't figured out if the stress will eventually kill me yet, because I haven't really experienced an incident that the stress get to me to the point that I couldn't live anymore. I got lucky and caught the tail end of his army. I think that's a very good trade because as you can see, I'm using a low quality army to fight him right now. So it's actually not, I don't have the advantage here. So this war is going to be close because my army is relatively weak right now. So, and looks like I'm probably going to lose this battle. But like I said before, since I get to reinforce my army, so I think I still have a chance. So I lost that battle, but like I said, it's okay. We probably lost a little bit of war score there, but it's fine. We still have more armies than them, and I probably just need to gather my elite army from that smaller troops and to combine with my levy. Then I think I should be able to win this. I'm going to disband my army and raise them again. I mean, now I look at it, I probably didn't need to do that. I did it anyway, because at the time I was thinking that, actually I don't even know what I was thinking. I'm just glad that it still worked out. Because I disbanded my troops when enemies are around, so you can see that I have to basically wait 2 months for my armies together. So yeah, so that's the only thing I could do, just wait. And luckily he's not smart enough to stay around and siege my land. Well, if he couldn't siege my county back in 2 months, then he's in trouble. So I guess that's why he wants to run away. Actually, it looks like he's just making his way to a little distance, to have a little distance from my main armies. So he probably feels safer to siege my counties. But I'm pretty sure I can make it because there's still only 10 days left, and he's not even halfway. So I can definitely make it. He definitely will try to run away again. Yeah, as you can see. But I'm definitely gonna catch up to him eventually. And this time we have brought our elite army, so we have a major advantage over them. Yeah, it's a much easier fight with the elite quality troops. Demand conversion whenever you can, because you want to make sure more people are following your faith. One of my knights just got killed, so this is me. I'm checking if I still have a list of knights that are good enough to fight this battle. So I'm going to employ the option to recruit knights. I'm going to end my video here. If you like the video, please press the like. If you like the series so far, please consider to subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye.